good to see you all here today. Despite the chilly temperatures, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous sunshine outside. So thank you for being here. And I want to thank the folks here at the Brower, at the Northwood Maplewood Apartments on Brower Road. We have their hospitality today to make an announcement, and I want to invite Chief Martin up to do that. Chief?
Mayor, thank you, and good morning to everyone. Again, this is a very good day for us to be able to make the announcement of the opening of another community-oriented policing substation for the Lima Police Department. And I will just say that community policing is a philosophy. It is much more than just a program. It is a philosophy that the department has embraced going back into the 1990s. And over the years, we have tried different methods of applying that philosophy. And going back into the mid and late 1990s, we began opening up community policing substations and having specific officers assigned to those stations that allowed us to meet the two basic tenets of community policing, which is relationship building and problem solving. But then, because of some budgetary cutbacks and things that occurred shortly after 2000, we got away from that. We were still looking at other ways that we could apply that philosophy. But what we kept hearing from the public was that none of the things that we were trying were as good or as effective as the neighborhood associations were, or excuse me, as the neighborhood substations were. We were hearing that from neighborhood associations. We were hearing that from other grassroots organizations such as the Black Ministerial Alliance and various other community groups that were demanding a return to the neighborhood substations. And so with the assistance of the mayor and with the assistance of city council, and I'm very happy to see members of city council here today and appreciate your being here. But with the assistance of the mayor and city council, we were able to bring about the resources necessary to get back into having specific officers assigned to specific areas of the city to bring focus on those concerns that those various neighborhoods have, and in being able to try to solve those problems within those neighborhood areas. And I believe even more importantly, building the relationships we need to be able to work together with the community so that the community can help us to find solutions and to implement solutions to the problems that we experience in our community. And so today, this is just the next step in that process where we're going to be opening up a fourth community-oriented policing substation right here in this location. And I could not express enough gratitude or appreciation for the management at the apartments here in welcoming us with such open arms. But with that, I'm going to now ask Sergeant Jason Garlock, who oversees all of our neighborhood officers, to come forward and to speak a little bit more specifically about some of the things that are going to be going on here.
Thank you, Chief. As the Chief said, there's now a total of 4 COP substations throughout the city of Lima. Precinct 1 substation is located inside of St. Mark's United Methodist Church. Precinct 2 substation is located inside of New Life Assembly Church, and Precinct 3 substation is located inside the Bradfield Community Center. And the 4th substation is located inside the main office of the Maplewood Northwood Apartments at 531 Brower Road. And the Lima Police Department is currently scouting locations on the south end of Lima to open a 5th COP substation. The Brower Road substation will include offices for the Police Department, Crime Victim Services, and Coleman Mental Health. This space will also include a common area that will be utilized by the department for in-house police training and will also be used to provide free programs to the public, such as RAD women's self-defense classes. The substation will be staffed by COP officers Eric Miracle and myself. Eric Miracle will split his time between the Brower Road substation and the St. Mark's substation. Crime Victim Services advocate Stephen Jenkins and Coleman Community Care Navigator Jessica Ramirez will also have offices as well. Both Stephen and Jessica will have set office hours so that they are able to make themselves available to the public to answer any questions about the services that they provide. As the Chief stated, Community-oriented policing is more than just a program. It is a philosophy. Partnerships and relationships are two significant aspects of COP. With the latest substation opening, this once again extends the reach of the Lima Police Department, Crime Victim Services, and Coleman's. This gives us the ability to allocate services to another area of the city and provides us the opportunity to deliver these services to more members of the community.
Thank you, Chief. Thank you, sir. Bye. We do have members of City Council, Councilor Ann Miles, Councilor Sam McLean, and Councilor Gary Glenn, I think I saw come in. Do any of you have any comments you'd like to make? You're welcome to come up, please. Sam? Just come up. Here. No, please come up.
You know, this substation was an original one back in the day, so I'm very happy to see this. This is my north end of town. I've got a business local pretty close to here, and this is part of what I call my neighborhood. I love this area, and the second ward, which just adjoins this and goes that way, is my ward, and I really appreciate the presence that we have. Taking nothing away from St. Mark's. St. Mark's is great, but I think this is an ideal location. And what a beautiful facility. This is awesome. So I'm very, very happy to have this here. Thank you, Ms.
Ms. Miles? You sure? All right. Well, again, Lieutenant, come on.
Good morning. I'm Lieutenant Andy Green. I am the commander of the Community Policing Unit. Sergeant Garlock explained pretty much what our program encompasses and talked about all of our substations. I wanted to mention one thing that we're going to use this substation for that I'm pretty excited about. This room that you're in right now is a great location for us to conduct training, have meetings, get together with the members of the police department to discuss things. The first thing we're going to plan here is we are going to host a police mountain bike school, and that is going to be March 27th through the 30th. And it's a 32-hour class put on by the International Police Mountain Bike Association. I'm going to be instructing that, and we're going to have 4 or 5 LPD officers going through that. So this location gives us a great spot to be able to have a room large enough to be able to bring our bikes in and work on them, plus have the availability of the apartment complex to conduct riding in. So riding through the complex is going to be great. So we're very thankful for this location to be able to use for training.
Now, is that mountain bike training for all the hills in Brewer Park? Wow. The mountains.
Yeah, maybe we should call it road bike training since there's really no mountains here, but we're riding mountain bikes.
Very good. Well, this is, I think, a terrific event for obviously the north end, this complex itself. We do appreciate the hospitality. All of the COP substations are in locations where the institutions are partnering with us and at no cost to us, to the city to occupy. So we very much appreciate that generous support for this community engagement. And I think that many of the things that LPD is doing at this point is in direct response to the kind of feedback that's coming from the community. They want to see and have relationships with Lima police officers. This is a very visible way to be planted in the heart of neighborhoods that want the attention, and we appreciate all the partnerships that make this kind of outreach effective. We also have a couple of other announcements this morning. Yes, Chief.
If I may,
sure.
Keep it the community police philosophy. I'm sorry. The one other thing I wanted to do was, again, I don't think you can tell people often enough who we are, because we got new people coming in the community, that type of thing. So I was going to ask Sergeant Garlock to come up one more time to introduce to you our community police officers at the Lima Police Department.
As I stated before, Officer Eric Miracle, Eric, if you want to come up here. Eric is out of St. Mark's, and he is also going to be at the Brower Road. Justin Wireman, he's in Precinct 3, and he is at the Bradfield Center. And I'm very excited to announce that Officer Corey Knopf is going to be taking over the Midway East neighborhood, and that's going to be located in New Life Assembly Church. That's going to be his full-time position as of March 25th. We're very glad to have that replaced.
Gentlemen, anything you want to say?
Corey, you're up.
Like I said, I'll be starting at District 2 COP station on March 25th. Due to a promotion, one of our guys got promoted, so I'm taking over his spot, and I'm excited to take it over. It was an opportunity I couldn't give up once it came open, so I'm very excited to get out in the community and work with everybody.
Not that I can say no, right? No, we're happy to get started up here, get another place open, continue our efforts within the community, and just keep going, making strides forward.
Like Justin said, we're looking forward to people coming in and talking to us and utilizing this program. We want to find out what the issues are and how to handle them. So it's another exciting opportunity for us.
How about Steve and Justin? Oh, yeah. Please come up, talk about what you do and what those relationships are. You're here, no better time to talk about the services that you provide.
More than anything, it's about linking people who have been immersed in trauma as victims to the services that are available for them to overcome that. And that's what my purpose will be, is to try and link to those people who have been victimized, regardless, from womb to tomb. The idea will be to be here and available at each of the substations at will. And they can call and we can meet them here at any of the locations, and then I'll be maintaining certain hours as well. So.
I'm here representing Coleman Professional Services. Basically, if you guys have any referrals, you guys can bring them to me, this station, any of the other 3 stations as well. We connect people with mental health, addiction issues. Literally, I've met people on sidewalks, you know, McDonald's, wherever. So I ride along with the guys whenever they're on the streets, and we just try and refer people in.
And could you also comment on the follow-up that you're doing with overdose?
Yeah. Anytime there's an overdose here in Allen County, I get that information, the name, address, and a phone number where I can contact the victim of the overdose, and I try to make contact, educate them on the services available here in Allen County. It doesn't necessarily have to be that they come to Coleman. Sometimes they like going other places, but the key thing is to educate them that they do have services available here in Lima. So.
I think this last comment about the overdose follow-up is really important. It goes to this issue of connecting resources to what it has to be understood to be the greatest public health crisis we have in our community at this moment, and in the nation, frankly. And this came about as a result of the work that's happening with the Opioid Commission, but also with the partnerships that are developing between the Lima Police Department and Coleman. You know, within the data shows that within 24 hours of an overdose, an individual is far more motivated to go get treatment than they are after that. So the follow-up that is designed to occur is to try to break through the addiction habits and health concerns that these individuals have, and hopefully prevent future overdoses. So this is really about problem solving. It's, I think, a great example of the way that LPD is now teaming with community resources. So thank you all for what you're doing. We also today have with us representatives of Rhodes State College and Ohio State University Though they share the last names, they're both Miss Richardson. They are, one is Rachel and one is Krista. One represents Rhodes and one represents Ohio State. And they're here to talk about a really exciting job fair that's coming up. Ladies?
I'm Rachel Richardson, and I'm the Manager of Career Services at Ohio State at our Lima campus.
And I'm Krista Richardson. I'm the Director of Career Services at Rhodes State College. And we are very excited to announce the upcoming Lima campus Spring Job and Internship Fair. It's going to be held on Thursday, March the 23rd, 2017, from 10 to 1 in the Cook Hall Gym and lobby of the campus. As of today, we have over 90 employers registered to attend. They're coming from industry, healthcare, education, professional companies, nonprofit organizations. Right now we have about 6 remaining employer booths left, so if you're an employer, we would love for you to register to participate. There is no fee for employers to hire at this event. And then we also want to encourage job seekers to attend. Rhodes State College and Ohio State students and alumni, as well as community members. We encourage them to dress professionally and bring plenty of copies of their resume to distribute to the employers in attendance.
And as Krista mentioned, this event is really designed, we have 2 of them a year, so one in the spring, one in the fall, and our campus is completely open to community members, and it's designed to connect businesses with job seekers. So we have a few services that we provide the day of that help job seekers make that connection a little bit better. We provide professional headshots to anyone while they're dressed up, and many of you know that a lot of hiring takes place online and with different services such as LinkedIn and even Facebook. Job seekers can have a nice professional headshot, and it goes a long way when connecting online with employers. So we provide those services free of charge to anyone that attends. And then we have prep sessions. Many people may not be comfortable attending a job fair or may not be familiar or have experience, especially such a large job fair. And so we have 2 15-minute presentations the morning of the event at 9:45 and 10:45. So we encourage people to come out even if they've never experienced a job fair. We can give you a little bit of prep there before you go into the event. We have also a table that is designed to have attendees practice what they're going to say to employers, because many times employers want to interact with attendees, but attendees may be a little bit nervous and not know exactly how to promote themselves, how to explain their skill sets, and how to just network with the employers that are there. So we have a table designed to help attendees, whether they're students or community members, just to break the ice and give a little bit of practice before they enter the gym to network with the employers. So we have lots of services available the day of the event to help people feel comfortable. So although we do encourage everyone to dress professionally and bring resumes if you have copies of them, we do have designated space in the lobby if employers have applications for you to fill out. So if you don't by chance have a resume or can't get one together by next Thursday, still come to the event, and we'll open up at 9:45 and then close at 1. So we're really excited. This event has grown over the years. We used to have it in a different building, and now we're busting out of the gym and into the lobby. So we really appreciate the support of everyone to spread the word. You know, anyone that's seeking a job, encourage them to come.
And they'll be there hiring part-time, full-time, and then co-op and internship. So there's a variety of employment opportunities available in our community.
Terrific.
Thank you.
Thank you. We have a surplus of jobs in our community, and for over a year now, we've been regularly talking about the fact that there's over anywhere from 1,300 to 1,500 jobs that are available in the local market. This is an opportunity to connect folks directly to employers that are seeking to hire. So really important to spread the word to the folks and tell them that this is a great opportunity. If they're already employed, they can also be looking at promoting themselves. If they're not yet employed, it's a great opportunity to make that connection. Also this morning, we have Jeff LeBlanc here. Jeff is the president of LRITA, which is an organization focused on networking IT professionals in our community. And each year they put on a tech conference, and that's coming up in just a month or so. Good morning, Jeff.
Good morning, Mayor.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm Jeff LeBlanc, and I'm representing the Lima Regional IT Alliance this morning. I'm Vice President for Information Technologies at the University of Northwestern Ohio. LRITA, for short, is a spinoff of an economic development project back in 2008 with the Lima-Allen County region. It was actually the idea of Mayor Berger, and he's still involved with the organization today. LRITA is an organization for IT professionals and technology super users to meet and share ideas. Today we have well over 300 associates in the region and beyond. I'm here today to invite IT professionals and technology users alike to the Veterans Memorial Civic and Convention Center. We'll be holding the conference there on April 13th, starting at 7:45 a.m. Registrations include continental breakfast and hot lunch buffet and snacks and drinks throughout the day. That's being catered by the Old Barn Out Back. So we're really excited about that. Registration is $20 for members, $30 for non-members, which we think is an outstanding value, especially with all the food we're serving throughout the day. Our keynote presentation this year is by Darren Call. He's a user experience design and strategy expert. He's improved technology for millions of people globally. One example is he's assisted in making telephones more available to the hearing impaired. He's managing director of Specific Clarity, and he's worked at Microsoft, AT&T Bell Laboratories, Lucent Technologies, LexisNexis, and IBM. He's got degrees from Dartmouth College, Rutgers College, and he holds 11 U.S. patents, 6 international patents, and he's also been cited on 172 other patents. So we're really excited to bring Darren Call to the community that day. We're looking forward to hearing his address on what to do about human error in security. Human error contributes to like 95% of the cyber security incidents every year. Last year, we had a special agent from the FBI, cybersecurity. This is in partnership with the Toledo InfraGard Members Alliance. He'll be opening up the conference in the morning, and he'll be discussing how businesses are targeted and exploited for cyber attacks. Local, regional, and national IT sponsors and exhibitors will be on hand. They'll be there to talk about and to answer questions about all array of information technologies. Our conference showcases many information technologies. We've assembled 12 breakout sessions across 4 tracks throughout the day. Sessions include topics such as cloud computing, high-performance computing, Microsoft Azure services, current state of ransomware, leveraging big data, real-life stories of being spearphished, online marketing, and many more. We have all the information on our website, so you can register as a conference sponsor, an exhibitor, and even an attendee at our website at www.alrita.org. So we invite everyone to attend that.
I'm not sure there could be a more timely set of speakers. We've all seen almost every day, you see the concerns in the media about the leak of personal information, the compromising circumstances that organizations find themselves in as cyber invasions take place. So I think that these are really important topics for IT professionals to know about, to be engaged on, and so it's really, I think, a critical service to the community and to our region to bring these folks here and make them available. I mean, $30, you can't beat that cost for the entire event. So we hope that folks will take advantage of it, and the ease of registration at the website shouldn't be a problem. It's a great way to connect and access the event. I believe that's all that we have for today. So we will break down for interviews. Again, I want to say to the folks here at Northwood Maplewood, we appreciate the hospitality, the opportunity to be here in the heart of your complex, but also the north end of town in a very important way. So thank you all.